gonna show you how to do a wholesale deal in under 5 minutes. All right, first, we need to find an opportunity. An opportunity in a wholesale deal is something that somebody else would wanna buy off of you, right? So there has to be something that somebody can make money off of. That's the potential, right? And as wholesalers, we sell that potential to somebody else. I hope this is starting to click in your head now. So you're gonna be looking for a type of property, whether that be a residential property, a multifamily property, or a commercial property, whatever it is. All property has a way to increase its value by forcing appreciation, right? So we're always looking for wholesale opportunities where there's a potential gap. So if you're looking at single family houses, driving around neighborhoods looking for houses that look like zombie houses where there's mail piling up, maybe there's just like scary people outside or scary people inside, or just house looks like it's falling apart, that is an opportunity because you can see just by the outside that there's probably a lot of work that needs to be done. If there's investment required in the property, that means somebody has an opportunity to make some money on it, right? So you're trying to find a type of property that can have some potential. Now, who this potential is for is gonna be the buyer, and that takes us to the next piece, right? So you're gonna find a deal, so you're gonna need to find a property. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is get that property under contract. Now, I have resources in the description below where you can actually get the contract that you need to get this property under contract so you can secure the right to buy it. And literally, you just take that contract and you go meet with the seller and you guys negotiate a price. But you need to understand how much to offer for that house. You're gonna need to do a thing called comping, right? This is where we compare properties. There's a video that I'm gonna link up in here that is like gonna show you exactly how to comp a property. So I'm not gonna get into this right now, but you need to be able to find a deal, right? So we need to know how much to offer on that property. And that's where we're gonna find the ARV, which you learned in that last video. And you're gonna take that ARV and you're gonna multiply that by 82%, so 0.82. Then you're gonna need to subtract what the repairs are gonna cost. So a really quick way to figure out how much repairs are is using a dollar per square foot flat method. Now, I've done renovations all across the country, and I can say that for a cosmetic remodel right now in today's market, you're probably looking at about $50 a square foot. So you would just take the square footage of the property, multiply that by 50, and that'll tell you how much the renovation expenses are gonna be. So you're gonna take your ARV, you're gonna multiply that by 0.82, you're gonna subtract renovation expenses, and then you're gonna subtract what your desired wholesale fee is. Let's just say 10,000 bucks. And that's gonna give you what's called your maximum allowable offer. So now that you've identified your property and you know how much you can pay for it, you now start talking to that seller and negotiating to get that price on the property. If they agree to it, you now have the contract in the description below where you can take that contract to that seller, have them sign it. If you need a video on how to actually fill out a contract, I've got another one linked in the description so you can learn how to fill out those contracts, but you're just literally gonna do that. Once you've got that signed contract, you're gonna take it to a title company or a closing attorney depending on the state you're in. And they're gonna start doing the conveyancing. So they're gonna look at the title, they're gonna make sure that the mortgage gets paid off and that there's no liens or anything on that. But once that's all done, you're literally going to need to find a buyer, right? So at this point, you've got your contract at the title company, and now you need to find a buyer for it because you don't wanna buy it, you wanna wholesale it. You could do a lot of work to go try to find buyers, and I've got videos all over the place here in the description again on how to find buyers. But one of my favorite ways to sell a property is to just reach out to a Keegley in your market. A Keegley is a disposition wholesaler, so our job is to find and build big buyers lists, and we do that quite well. And you literally just call us and say, hey, I got this contract on this house, here are the photos that I took of the property, can you help me sell the deal? We will send it out to our buyers list, we'll put a markup on it, and you'll make half the fee, and we'll make half the fee, and everybody's happy. So essentially, this is the fastest way to get yourself into a wholesale deal. You find the property, figure out what you can pay, negotiate, sign the contract, get it to the title company, take it to a Keegley to sell, you got money. So I think I was able to accomplish that in under 5 minutes, and if I wasn't, sorry, but if I did, then do me a favor, subscribe, and be in my world, because I actually give a lot of information on how to do this. I've helped many people become extremely rich, and I can do the same for you.